Hello and welcome to Hades. So, today we're going to be doing something a little bit special. As you can probably see, I have quite a few hours and attempts into this one. So, instead what we want to do today is start over. Wait, did I do that right? I did not, did I? Damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. Give me a sec. Hell mode. For all those unafraid of death and other difficult matters, the Pact of Punishment will make your life harder right away. Said this if you're a veteran of the cycle of death and rebirth, or seeker of purer, more challenging experience. You cannot change this later, so this'll be a test. For sure. Let's do it.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
So I wonder how much things have changed, because I started playing this when it came out, and there's been significant changes ever since. So it doesn't even tell us we have the sword necessarily. Alright, we have one projectile. That's alright. And we go for Athena. That's okay. Just need to get used to only having like one dash as well. Okay. This is not a room I've ever seen since back when I started, I suppose. I think it's literally a tutorial room, sort of. It doesn't hold your hand by any means, but... Come on. Here we go. Athena.
Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's see.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Yes. So the way this game works is you can be granted boons. And over here, I can't really bring that menu up, but we can do that afterwards. You see there's like symbols. So this is the basic attack. This is our special. This is our cast, and this is our dash. So if I choose this thing will give it a modifier. These are boons from, you know, the gods and whatever. So our attack is gonna be this much stronger, and it will be able to deflect, which is gonna be useful. Now cast damages foes in a small area and can deflect. Or dash. Dash is really good to have deflect on. But I think I'm gonna go with... You know what? Dash is gonna be really good. So if we dash into projectiles or an attack potentially, we can just, you know, we can like deflect it. Oh, give me a sec. I just need to fix this real quick. Just gonna go ahead and do this. And then we got that one. Just move this up here instead. That way, it shouldn't be in the way of the things over on this side right here, like here. So that's what we're gonna do. Might have to change that at some point, but we'll see. So, just realized that was in the way. Okay. So what we can do, if you really time it well, we can deflect the attack. I don't necessarily want to do it, Now here we can actually deflect that thing back into its face. And that will only become more powerful if we get access to more dashes. So there we actually activated like a trap, like a trigger plate, and by accident, and deflected it off of us. If we had not taken this, we would have taken damage, for sure. So the next thing here is max HP. So the way this works is pretty simple as in terms of the map and how it progresses. It's basically like the Binding of Isaac. There's like rooms you can go to. You have like choices to make in many senses. Let's get that so we can fire it again. Use the traps to our advantage. Now, one thing to consider is also the knockback damage. Ow! Okay. Oh, wow. I really just walked right into that one, didn't I? Anyway. The knockback damage can be pretty intense if you manage to knock something into a barrier. A wall or something. Let's see, what do we have here? Louds. Oh, God, no. These are pretty damn annoying. But you can stagger them. I don't recall that was a thing in the start back then, but it is now. So I'm gonna use it as best as I can. Ooh, okay. Strip that armor off of him.
There's something.
So at some point, just as you saw right here, the enemy will begin to don armor. And while they have armor, you can't interrupt them, you can't... yeah, well, you can knock back, but it ain't gonna be that effective because they are not gonna be staggered. So they'll still continue doing whatever it is that they do, which is oftentimes just attacking you. So... I don't know why we attack those. Just do this instead. Don't want to be out there. And one thing is for sure, I can definitely feel that I've gotten a lot better, but again, with that amount of hours into the game, you would hope I would be, right? Dear God. Man, they really want us to go this route, don't they? So we're not doing a lot of damage. For now, at least. So a deflect attack might be good. But it might also be a little overkill. What if we just choose that? Now, this is not going to be a modifier to any one of these. This is going to be a passive that's going to be slotted out here. The passives are just that. They just do something passively to whatever it is that they do. Like, this is pretty good too. It just applies all around. Damage reduction is completely underrated in this game. So I feel like we're gonna do that.
Divine protection.
Ares, and this seems to be a difficult room or a shop. Now, granted, we don't have enough coin really to do much with. As far as I know, if I recall right, then it costs a lot more. Ah, these guys, okay. Remember, they don't care about knockback for now because they still have armor. They fire like a knockback thing, which we can actually do, like reflect right into their faces yet again. There we go. Here we go. It's not bad. It is not bad. All the things that you can have deflect on, dash is probably the best one, arguably the best one. It might also be the attack, depending on what weapon you rock. Now, it's basically just the sword, so.
I accept this message.
Ares.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Sure are. So he was never in the game to begin with. So this is interesting. Okay. So a special can inflict doom. That is interesting. The cast makes a blade rift, which is pretty dope most of the time. This one though. I feel like that's just all around really good. So if we get some modifiers to this, it'll actually scale incredibly well. Granted, we make it that far. Let's see. So darkness or a key. Chthonic key. I think we're going to go with the chthonic key. Now this will allow us to unlock other ways of progression. And I will show you that at some point. Figure this can be like the tutorial round. Even if we die, well, we will die, so there's not really anything to say about that. Okay, careful, that guy's got armor. I will give you a tour of the House of Hades. Okay, at least that's out of the way. Sweet.
A chthonic key.
Wait, we had one of those to begin with, or did we pick that up in the first chamber? We might have. Anyway, only one way to go. Only one way to go. Careful with these though, they have armor. But we can, timed right, we can deflect it. Right, you dingus. Okay. Nice deflect, nice deflect. A little bit touchy there. Okay, don't do that, that's a bad idea. Just do whatever it is that you used to do, it works just fine. There you go.
The underworld's power.
Now we are in a pretty bad spot HP wise
But I can fight.
for now. Let's see. So this is obviously Athena again. Which we might just go with because we need something for these and we're not getting a lot. So this over here is a Palm of Power. Now what that can do is it can only upgrade something. For example, this to rank 2. So it'll do more like dash damage. But considering we don't have a lot of these, and this one, it doesn't really matter. The dash damage is, it kind of doesn't matter. So it would be kind of waste because if I remember correctly, these are not something you can actually level up in that regard. Alright.
Numbskulls.
It's a pretty good game though, gotta say. It's been out for quite a while. It's gone it's gone through so many iterations these days. With like extra added difficulties, new gods, just a slew of things, new areas. To begin with, there was only like, was it 2 areas? Like this area, which is Tartarus, and the next one, which is the what's it called? Well, I can't even remember. Just keep your head on straight. No, it's not like a pun on the skulls, but sure. Let's just say this. Why not? So you're not. So you might be wondering, what is your special even? So my special is with the sword, an AoE attack. Can like knock back and do damage in a big area. It's not that great right now, and you kind of need to choose when to use the ability, because like you are animation stuck, so to say. You're frozen in the animation until it's done. So maybe you don't want to. Special is stronger and can deflect. That doesn't matter at all. The special damage is good. I don't deny it at all. But the fact that it can reflect doesn't matter in the slightest. Because it's way easier to hit something deflect-wise with a dash or just a normal attack than with this special particularly. So I think instead what we're gonna do, we're gonna modify our cast. It's not gonna be that great, but it might give us a little bit more AoE as well. Let's see. Max HP. Yeah, I get that. Or coins. I feel like we should go coins. Because if we got a shop coming up, we have like a legit possibility of getting some health and some boons perhaps. Get out of there! Oh god, okay. Now, do not feel like this room is easy, because thing is, you can easily get swamped. Real easily. So just make sure that doesn't happen. Now you might be thinking to yourself, will they ever stop spawning? They will. It'll just take forever to do. Ow. There we go.
Coin from the dead.
Considering that wasn't so bad, actually. Okay, let's keep going. Witches, huh? Now you can destroy these orbs if you want. Ow! Wait, didn't I just dash into it? Or maybe that was exactly the problem, wasn't it? Could have been. Let's see, here we go. It's very satisfying to kill something with their own attack. Oof, we are not doing that great. That needs to be said. I suppose it could be worse. Ow.
What now?
More darkness. Good stuff. A shop. So it is as I thought then. Good.
Must have slept.
So this is Charon. He is the shopkeeper. And he guards the river Styx.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
Yes. So what this means
Quite a bit.
is the next room, as you can see, is quite different. It is a boss room. It is the first boss. So what do you have to say for yourself?
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that? You got some sort of wares for sale? Then I'll just have a look around.
Exactly. So he doesn't really speak. It's not really a thing. Give me the HP. This is like HP. This is max HP. Progression wise, it would be good to take this. How much do we even have of this? 30. It's not much. Let's take it.
On my authority.
Let's just take everything. We need it in order to survive, because I remember the first boss specifically. Back then, it was really difficult without extra dashes. So I guess we'll have to find out.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Megara.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way.
Yeah, sure.
Have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Sure. Just give me a little sec here. I just want to up some of the volume ever so slightly. Okay. So knowing the attacks of a boss is 90% of the battle. And I feel like I am leaning too much on the fact that I feel like I have more dashes, which I clearly don't. So that's dumb. Ooh. Come on. Now that... Oh, this is good. We can work with that. The ads doesn't really matter. Like, killing her is the only thing that matters. They will keep spawning. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't take out some of the ads sometimes. Because they simply can be way too much in the way. Okay, yeah, I do feel like the dash is necessary. Not that we cannot, you know, do without. It's going to be way easier with just at least one more dash. That's for sure. Now we've done it. Ah, really? I feel like her doing that attack is somewhat unavoidable with only one dash. That may very well be the point. Or in truth, I just need to not be dumb. Okay. This is a little bit precarious though. So we might lose this for sure. That is certainly possible. Really? Okay. Yeah. We certainly did. We certainly did. And that was short-lived. But to be fair, like, some of the first times I ever played the game, I never even made it that far.
I'm home.
So, this is the House of Hades. This is the pool that you walk out of every time that you die. You are being sent back here. So there are various things that you can do in the House of Hades. First of all is talking with the NPCs, which Hypnos is one of them.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Sure.
Indeed.
You should know me, though. So this is Father Hades.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
It wasn't half bad, though. Wasn't half bad.
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
So to say that they have, like, a strained relationship is perhaps... is perhaps not really exaggerating it?
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
So this is a good boy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy?
He's our
You
boy.
know I'd take you if I could.
So, you remember there was like this time where, you know, all the craze was about could you pet the dog? There's literally a website and articles written about this. So, you can.
Good boy.
It was there to begin with, but, you know,
The dog.
it's nice nonetheless.
You've returned. The House of Hades. That dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Oh. So these doors are locked. They have never been, you know, they've never been in a state where you can actually open them. And I don't know if they ever will, but there is that.
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
So this is Achilles, obviously. He has been training us to do whatever it is that we do. We try to escape here. And who better to train you than the,
Welcome home.
you know, the hero of the Trojan Wars.
Do not despair and hold to your resolve, child. Tell me something. Has the goddess Athena thus been true to her word and her willingness to lend you her support?
Yeah, pretty much.
She has, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact and explained to her the situation that I'm in.
Alright.
It gladdens me to hear it. Seldom do Olympians consort with those born of the underworld. Yet your circumstances seemed due cause for an exception. She shall make a powerful ally.
See, now this is what I kind of know but don't. Is like, what is the circumstances exactly? Because there is something in the story, and we will get to that. But it doesn't necessarily explain why it calls for a circumstance.
Hey, room. I'm back.
So we got some stuff
The
here.
bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Just like my place then.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Can I rest? I cannot rest. And then we have the Mirror of Shadow? Is it? Night, yeah.
Me.
This is the progression so far. So here we have our darkness. This is how much we can put in as of now. This is how many keys we have, so we can unlock these eventually. This is the darkness that we have. So I definitely want, this is like basically a bonus if you strike something from behind. It's not that important in my eyes. Chthonic Vitality. Each rank restores 1 when you enter each chamber. And it can be incremented to 3. It's not great, but it is something. Death Defiance is also a major importance here, because this can basically, you know, bring you back to life and give you another chance. But to start with, I want the additional dash. Oh, so this is max. Okay, I see. All right,
Power.
let's go to the armory.
Okay. I can escape through that sinister window there.
Right, so this is the weapon we have right now. This is the sword. We are able to unlock the bow. And I think we might just do that.
Let's see what's in here.
Give me that bow.
Koranacht, the Heart Seeker.
So it's slightly different. Oh, it's Skelly.
What the?
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
So he's been hired to
You on payroll, mate? Who's your supervisor?
be killed.
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
So the employer, now this is something that I don't know. They've never answered this thus far. But there is something that I would like to point out. He's got a coin in his mouth. I feel like that is of great importance. And who is the connection to coins in this mythology? I feel like it's Charon with the boatman. They used to put like coins in each eye to pay the way for the boatman. But why he's got it in his mouth, I don't know. But then again, why would Charon help us necessarily? Who the hell knows? So basically, the bow is a little different. It's a ranged weapon, obviously. You can like charge it up, and if you hit it like in the sweet spot, you do like crit damage. Or something like that, at least. You do a lot of damage. And you can also do a volley, which can be really effective.
Empty for now.
And this we do not have. We'll get to that. So the pact is here from the beginning, is it?
Looks like Father's not going to make this one easy on me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know this. So basically, I'll just get you through this. So, these are the conditions. We have a bit of heat. Wait, we have that much? What's going on here? We've 5 already? How? I don't see any. Oh, this is cranked up. This is cranked up. This too. Oh, okay, I see. So it's cranked up from the beginning no matter what. Interesting. Interesting. So basically what this does is, if you can up it every time, like if I complete it with the bow right now, I would have to go for 6 of these. Put 1 more point into this, and then I can go again, and then we can earn rewards to upgrade and so on and so forth. And basically make it so much harder on ourselves as we could possibly want to.
If it's bounties I'm after, no need to turn the heat up this high.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. But anyway, I think we're gonna end it here. I've given a tour, just quick and easy. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.